There are tender moments in life, moments that shape us in ways we could never have imagined. As we age, we call those moments twilight, and they require a level of sensitivity and care, one human being to another. All of us are tested in those moments, both those of us who are living in the twilight and those who are trying to help navigate the person's twilight. That moment between day and night, that moment between light and dark, all of us will face it, and certainly Betty White did, and Patty's written about it. When you think of Betty's twilight, what kind of things touch your heart? What kind of things pull at those heartstrings and make you think about it?
Betty White was the most amazing whirl of energy that we ever met. Mm-hmm. She was incredible. And to watch her accept the twilight, accept being slower, accept the quiet days, particularly during the COVID pandemic when she was so alone and so quarantined. And I think this is kind of a universal thought from Betty White's Pearls of Wisdom, in that we all have people who are close to us. In the case of COVID, not necessarily elderly, but losing dear people and watching them go, watching them suffer. And Betty wanted to keep her lights strong for as long as possible and live fully. But during COVID, we were removed from her by the quarantine and her doctor's advice. So it was unusually difficult. And I just will take a piece from that chapter, that during that time, because we were so removed, we missed her already. Mm-hmm. Her presence, her laughter, the anticipation of how she would respond with her quick wit. We would miss giving to her, lifting her spirits, making her realize how special she continued to be. Twilight, this soft time, this gentle time, is the end of someone's time. And this someone would leave footprints on our hearts forever. This someone's space can never be filled.
No. And there was a moment, a special moment that you and I will treasure to our dying day.
Yeah.
When the doctor allowed us
one last
visit. He told us we could have 15 minutes.
Max.
Yeah. And I'll never forget it. We oh man. We came to the house and we were shocked. For the first time in at least a year, Betty's hair was done.
Makeup.
Her makeup was perfect.
Yeah.
She was dressed beautifully. Yeah. She had told her caregivers that this mattered. Yeah. This was important to her. And for about, and I'm using the phrase because it's right, for about 12 minutes, boy, oh boy, we got the Betty, huh?
Yeah, we got all the lights.
Oh, all the lights came on. She was alert and intense and funny and quick. And then all at once, Twilight. And we knew it was time to go. And the doctor had told us not to have any physical contact with her. But we both decided that we just had to. And I remember we hugged her. And she was so fragile and
so fragile,
so delicate. And I didn't know what to do. You know, a guy, I'm sort of awkward. And I remember thinking, well, the best thing I can do is sing her favorite song. I don't even know why I did. And I got to the part of the song in Our Love Is Here to Stay where it says, in time, the Rockies may tumble, Gibraltar may crumble, they're only made of clay. And I got to the word but, remember?
Yeah.
She sang, our love is here to stay.